Hey there guys and gals, welcome back to the workshop. Today I'm going to be working on a subscriber request wanting to know how we shoot YouTube videos. So I'm going to give you some quick tips and pointers if that's something that you guys are interested in doing, either to share your work or maybe even start a little YouTube business out of it. Thanks for watching. Okay everyone, here we are at the workbench. Obviously this is going to be quite a bit of a different video than normal videos. Lay out this rag here. You guys can still see that okay. No, wait, I'm not scratching it all up. The videos that I have been making here lately have all been on my cell phone. I have a very large, very expensive DSLR camera that I've been using in the past, but for me it has proven itself kind of unhandy and a little cumbersome for me to use in the shop. Plus, with it being a $3,000 plus camera, although I didn't buy it for that, it being a $3,000 plus camera, I don't feel very comfortable with it being in the shop and the potential for it to get damaged, considering just the lenses alone can cost in upwards of $1,500, and there's two of them. So as you can see, that adds to the nerve-wracking thing. So what's our options if you're wanting to get into this whole YouTube thing? I'm not a tech reviewer. There's a lot of guys who are a lot better at YouTube than me, but this is just simply my opinions. I think what matters in a YouTube channel or in a YouTube video is the content that is contained within, and less about the picture quality and less about the sound quality. Although those things are perfectly great and those things are what you really want to strive for as a creator, and when you're getting started to put out the best videos that you can, I think it's the subject matter that matters the most and how helpful you're being. So with this video, I hope to take and point that out. My setup that I've been using for the last couple months has just been a simple quick connect fitting to go into a tripod, a simple spring clamp that holds the camera, holds the cell phone in place. And this has been my Cricket phone that I've had forever. The service kind of sucks, but you know, it's a cell phone, so it works. And it's a Grand Max X3, I think is what it is. And yeah, it's ZTE. It's a pretty simple phone, pretty basic for a smartphone is concerned. My new camera setup, and I just got this phone in that I'm filming this on, is the LG V20. And I've got it set up on a Manfrotto tripod. It's a compact action tripod with a Manfrotto spring clip to hold it and a quick release button. But I'll put all the links to these in the description below if you want to go read up on them, and so this way you know what type of gear I'm using and what I'm using going forward. But this was my first simple setup. This was like $5 for the spring clip. This costs like $6 to make it quick connect to the camera. A lot of the tripods, the cheap tripods, they come with these already so that you don't even have to worry about that. And the camera tripod that I was using was a simple one from Walmart. It's a MX600. It's like an aluminum tripod. Pretty chintzy, but you know, for 20 bucks, what can you expect? So that's been my original setup, and that's what I've been producing the videos with. So without further ado, let's get into a little bit more about, you know, what I believe comprises a good video for the guys that are interested. Okay, everyone, here we are at the anvil. So most of my shots are comprised of close-up shots. I believe if you're going to be doing something where you're doing a tutorial or an instructional, they need to see less of you and they need to see more of the piece you're working on. As you can tell right now on the LG V20, I've got a very wide angle shot. It's kind of like a fisheye lens, and it's also a little reduced quality. It's just part of the manufacturer. But this becomes kind of tricky to try to get in real close to your shot. I don't believe in zoomed up shot. They get all pixelated and such. But with a good camera and getting a good shot on your piece of material and getting in nice and close for the viewers, it really allows them to see what's actually happening as you're talking about it. Now, there's many ways to shoot many different stylings. I am just beginning at this, so take these with a grain of salt. If you want to see some really great editing or some really great filming, I suggest like Alex Steele's channel. He's got very entertaining vids. As where my videos aren't so entertaining, they are more educational. So, you know, a guy like him, he does a real great cinematography on a lot of his stuff. Also, another one is like John Neiman Tools. You can research him up. You know, he does like really production quality videos, but he doesn't post a whole lot, mainly because they probably take a ton of time to make. So for me, it's important when I'm filming a video to be able to convey what the process is that I'm doing, and also be able to do it quickly enough that it makes sense with my business, because I do run a full-time shop. So, you know, I don't want to take and spend all day talking to you guys on a camera in the imaginary world of YouTube, although I like you guys, but, you know, I've got to get work done for my customers and my clients. So it's very important for me to have the mobility of a camera that I can move around. Now this is just a real cheap stand. It's kind of, like I said, it's not the greatest quality, but you can get some shots in with it. And this is in generally kind of my setup of how I'm shooting videos. If I'm at the Vice, I try to make sure that what I'm doing is in the shot and less about me. I see a lot of videos that will go for the tutorial-based thing, and they don't show you what they're doing, or it's an overview shot, or kind of like over their shoulder shot, and it just doesn't look very well in my opinion. Because then you're always guessing, oh man, what are they doing there? So try to take and get good pictures of exactly what you're doing. That's about going to wrap it up. Mainly, like I said, I'm not no genius when it comes to taking and filming. I'm just getting into this. I'm having fun with it and exploring it, and I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. The last thing I'll leave you with is my thoughts about editing and things of that nature. Editing, the more stuff that you shoot, the more clips you add, the more stylized clips you add, the longer your editing time is going to be, and probably the longer your videos are going to take to render. So you have to take that into consideration. So for every video that I put out that's about 25 minutes long, it takes about an hour and a half for me to render that video and actually post it to YouTube. So that's some downtime. And that's something to keep in mind. Also, for editing purposes, it takes not too bad. I mean, it takes about 10-15 minutes to edit a video for me. Once again, I'm not doing highly stylized videos. I'm not an entertainment channel. I am a instructional based channel. So somebody like Alex Steele, he's probably got a crazy amount of time on his channel to edit the videos the way he does, just like John Neiman, and that's why John Neiman doesn't post a lot. Excellent videos, but doesn't post a lot because they take so much time. So now you kind of got an idea of what I use. I'll put all the links in the description if you guys want to read up more on the different things and what they do and stuff. I'm not a techie guy, so I can't really get into a whole lot. You know, I'm not going to nerd out on it. You know, once again, I'm a blacksmith for, you know, first and foremost. So, anyways, editing software. That's the last thing I'll leave you with before I go. The editing software that I am using currently is Adobe Premiere Clip. It's a very basic, just kind of trim tool. Not a whole lot you can do with it. But since it's an easy controlled, it's a free download to your phone, and you can do the editing right on your phone. It makes it pretty handy for me and very quick for me to do, considering my wife's already overburdened enough with enough of my other antics. So that's something to keep in mind, that, you know, you need to use editing software and do the videoing that is going to make you most productive in the shop and be able to get the most amount of value and content out there. So that's it for today. Thank you all for watching. If you got any questions, go ahead and put them in the comment section down below. I plan on doing a couple more videos on this, depending on, you know, whether guys find this interesting enough. My wife plans on doing one on video editing or using free editing software, you know, for the guys that have interest in this thing. And, you know, we'll do a few videos on it and see what you guys think. So, anyways, Thank you all for watching. God bless you all and have a great day.